Hi, I'm Pete Hatz with LifePlan Lawyer. I'm an estate planning attorney, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about some of the most common questions I get related to estate planning. First, what is an estate plan? An estate plan is designed to deal with the situations that occur when somebody becomes incapacitated or passes away. This often includes three general phases, the first of which is inheritance planning, the second is incapacity planning, and the third is guardianship planning if there happen to be minor children involved. In regard to inheritance planning, there are two documents that might be commonly known, the first of which is a will and the second is a trust. A will is a little bit different than a trust, but both operate similarly on their face. In regards to a will, in all 50 states in the country, a will is still subject to the probate process. In California, this is particularly expensive and time-consuming. Generally, it takes about 18 to 24 months and it's expensive. It takes about $23,000 in attorney's fees for a $1 million estate, and that's a statutory fee that's prescribed using a formula, and therefore every attorney is generally going to charge the same rate for the same type of probate. A trust is a little bit different than a will in that it requires an extra step. We have to retitle our assets into the name of the trust, but once we've done so, a trust has an added benefit of avoiding probate entirely, meaning that you can distribute those assets according to the terms of the trust without any court oversight or involvement. Because of this, most current estate plans will generally revolve around a revocable living trust. Having said that, we will still incorporate wills. We do this in the form of a pour-over will, which is mostly just a safety net, which just says that the only beneficiary of that will is the trust itself, which helps sweep any additional assets that weren't titled correctly into the name of the trust. Next, let's talk about incapacity planning. For the most part, this is going to be two sides of the same coin, financial and medical. On the financial side of things, for all of those assets that have already been moved into your trust, the trust will handle those. So for example, if your spouse needs to refinance the house, sell the house, or manage bank accounts, she can do those under the terms of the trust. But for those assets that aren't included within the trust, such as retirement accounts, or if she needs to sign a tax return for you, those are handled by a different document called the Durable Power of Attorney. With that, we name agents and set those powers ahead of time, such that the agent has the ability to take care of those needs and make sure that those affairs are managed in the event that you can't do so yourself. For the medical side of things, we've got a few documents there, the first of which is an Advanced Healthcare Directive. With that document, we establish your agents and also the levels of care you'd like to receive in different scenarios, such as whether you'd like to be on life support or not, depending on the fact pattern. With that, we can guide your agents so that they know which decisions you would like to make in the event that you can't do so yourself. Along with that, we also include a HIPAA waiver and a final disposition document. The HIPAA waiver allows your agents to be in the room and talk to your doctors to receive information about your care, your condition, and your symptoms. Normally, HIPAA does not allow for doctors to reveal this information about your care to anybody other than you. In regards to that final disposition document, with that, we can outline what your goals and wishes are in regards to your remains in the event that you were to pass. Lastly, we'll look at guardian nominations if there's any minor children in the picture. For this, we would include a guardian nomination within your pour-over wills, but those are only effective in the event that you were to pass away. In the event of incapacity, we also still want to have a guardian nomination in place to make sure that your children are cared for. So for that, we'd create a standalone guardian nomination as well. Now that we've talked about all of the different parts of an estate plan and the different documents associated with those parts, let's talk about the process of how we get from start to finish at LifePlan Lawyer. Different law firms have different ways of handling this process, and what we've found is that our process, while particular to us, works very well for both us and our clients. It's a very client-centric process that involves a lot of face-to-face meeting time. After our initial consult, we'll send you an email with a summary of that consultation, as well as a number of forms. Those forms are what we use to get information about you, your situation, and your assets. The next meeting after that initial consult is about 90 minutes to go through those forms together. The purpose of that meeting is to discuss all of the information contained within those forms and for us to ask a number of questions about your situation so that we can really tailor your plan and your documents to what fits your needs. Once we have made it through that first meeting and have all of the information that we need, we take about 2 to 3 weeks to create all of your drafts. We'll send those to you, highlighting a number of pages and pieces of information that you should focus on. After that, we meet again and go through those documents together, looking at a number of clauses and paragraphs and explaining what those are saying and doing. It provides us an opportunity to really educate you on how this process works, what these documents are saying and doing, and how everything works together. Finally, once we've confirmed that everything looks correct and you are happy with your draft, we bring you into the office such that we can sign and execute your documents. We've got a notary and witnesses on site so that we can execute all of your documents and you can walk out with a tabbed, organized binder ready for your next steps. Once you've completed your signing, you may notice one of the unique features of LifePlan Lawyer. Our other attorney, Jay, is a fantastic photographer and has a great hobby for taking photos of our clients, touching those up, and then providing our clients with an 8x10 framed print. This has nothing to do with the practice of law, but it's something that we like to do for our clients that they seem to really appreciate. If this is something that you're interested in, please let me know and we'll make sure that we take care of this for you. I hope this video has helped provide some additional information about the estate planning process. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to let us know or bring them up during our initial consultation. I look forward to speaking with you and answering any further questions that you have. I hope you have a great day. Take care.